Good afternoon from Milton Keynes, the final day at the final stage of Q School, where things are happening seemingly every 5 minutes. We are seeing people confirmed as tour card holders, a lot of them brand new for the first time. One of them who will not be getting a card, though, is the best lady player on the planet, Bo Greaves. She lost a real tight one with Carl Sneed, 6-5. And as soon as that happened, we saw Daryl Pilgrim, Cam Crabtree and Adam Warner all confirmed as tour card holders on the order of merit. Now, for Pilgrim and Crabtree, two players with immense promise, some real incredible performances we've seen from Daryl Pilgrim over the last few years in terms of the averages, but Crabtree and Pilgrim, both first-time tour card holders. Adam Warner, a different story. He's a guy who's a complete unknown, pretty much, when he won his tour card a couple of years ago. He's had 2 years on the tour. It didn't go according to plan, but he has got himself another 2-year opportunity, and he was delighted when we spoke to him just after having his status confirmed. Adam Warner, tour card holder once again. Job done for you, Adam.
Absolutely. Sort of earlier this week, not been playing fantastic darts, been taking my chances, and that sort of continued today, and I've sort of upped it a level. Every time I was on a sort of 40 to 80 checkout, it seemed to go, and that's got me through and got me over the line.
What's it been like today? I mean, are you one of those who's been checking darts rankings over and over and over again and seeing if your name's going to go dark green, or have you been trying to just focus on the game? Yeah,
it's just the second of those, so trying to focus on the games. I knew that I needed at least a point, probably 2, so I needed to get 7 points. So I was like, just win those games, and then once I got to 7, then I'm checking the darts rankings to try and see if I've got to 7, and luckily I have, and then it went dark green 5-10 minutes ago, so yeah, happy days.
This must feel very different for you from your first experience at Q School, because then you came here as a relative unknown. I know you'd had some success at a Modus week, but even then that kind of came out of the blue for a lot of people. It must be very different coming here as a former tour card holder who's had 2 years playing against the best in the world on a regular basis.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I get that talk, I'll go through that sort of month or 2 of success, win the Modus, come here and get a card, and people think I'm just going to go from strength to strength. And to be honest, I got sort of found out like I wasn't playing at the level required, and that sort of came over in the 2 years. But I think the last 6 months I started playing better. I won a few games, beat sort of Gary Anderson, Peter Wright, and I was like, I can sort of mix it with these guys, and I've luckily took that into this. And like I say, I've not played well, but when people have been on those sort of finishes they need to get to win, they've missed and I've hit.
How has your life changed in this period? Because, as you say, it was kind of a surprise for you to get on the tour in the first place. Not a surprise now. You've had that experience. So you'll be one of the guys that people say he's going to be mixing it because he knows how to do it. But you've been a professional darts player for 2 years now, so it has completely transformed your life, I'm guessing.
I mean, you say professional, but the amount of money I've been earning's not quite been enough to do it completely professionally, so I've been working alongside it, but definitely that sort of idea of I can play darts for a living has been there. And coming into this second Q School, hoping to get back to where I was and maybe not thinking I can do it, and yeah, managed to do it again, and hopefully I can win a bit more money this time and kick on up the rankings a little bit.
Do you feel like you're better equipped then? Do you think that 2 years as a learning, because we have seen players have their time on the tour, even drop off for a full year occasionally and come back stronger? The best examples probably the likes of Aspinall. Martin Schindler was one himself.
Absolutely. Sort of the level of darts I'm capable of and is a lot higher than it was then. So when I won my card the first time, sort of looking at sort of mid-high 80s. I couldn't really go much higher than that, but towards the end of the second year, sort of getting a lot of high 90s, low 100s. And I think I'm, as you say, well more equipped to do well. But time will tell. I've got to put the effort in and try and do a bit better than last time.
Well, you've got another 2 years. Congratulations, Adam. We'll see you back on the tour.
Brilliant. Cheers, Dan. Thank you.
Congratulations to Adam Warner, back on the tour at the first attempt. Let's show you some of the action that we've seen in the hall behind me in the last half hour or so. This game, absolutely huge. Tom Sykes on the very fringes of getting into the qualifying spots, taking on the Canadian Jim Long, who I think has been playing magnificent stuff. Now, Long's 4-2 down in this game. This was the first leg, but he ended up being 4-2 down. He levelled at 4-all, then back-to-back 11 darters from gentleman Jim Long has seen him win it 6-4, and that means that he's still in the hunt to get a card. and Tom Sykes is out of the running. What a story this is, though. Cam Crabtree, this was minutes after he'd been confirmed as winning his tour card. And it just shows you how brilliant Bradley Brooks has been, because he's been confirmed for 2 days and has carried on playing at a brilliant level. Cam Crabtree was unable to replicate all the stuff that he's been doing this week to get into those qualifying spots. He's averaging in the low 70s. And Adam Lipscomb, a guy who shouldn't even be here. The only reason Adam Lipscomb made it to the final stage is because Dave Pallett withdrew. That opened up the spot for Adam Lipscomb, the man with the big infant on the back of his shirt with a tattoo, confusingly. He has won 6-0 against Cam Crabtree. That has confirmed him as a tour card holder for the first time. He may be wearing a big nappy. He will be very, very happy. Adam Lipscomb, the man from Portsmouth, tour card holder for the first time. Let's show you the Dart Connect system, tv.dartconnect.com. This is in the UK. We've still got one last 16 match to go. You can see Adam Warner, now confirmed as a tour card holder, playing against Scott Campbell, looking to move through and complete the quarter-final lineup. You can see Kai Fan Lung, Fat Beauty as he's known, Kevin as well, the man from Hong Kong, but also via St Helens. He'll be taking on Kelvin O'Keefe, one of the Welsh players. Bradley Brooks is obviously still going in the tournament because he's just going to play every day forever. He's up against Adam Lipscomb, but we've got 2 players confirmed as tour card holders there. John Brown, the son of Steve Brown, bomber, a real stalwart, and the guy sort of behind the spearhead, if you like, of the Junior Darts Corporation. John Brown will take on Daryl Pilgrim. John Brown has come through an epic encounter with Callum Goffin, where it went to a last leg decider, and they were both missing what felt like dozens of match darts. They were busting this score, missing and missing and missing. John Brown has had a huge slice of fortune to get through to this stage of the tournament, the quarter-finals. If he can keep on winning, he might look back at that game and think, yes, I was lucky, but that's what helped get me a tour card. Right, let's change it over to the EU, shall we? 1, 2, 3, bang. Close enough. That will do. Now, they are at a similar sort of stage. The quarterfinals are underway. You can see Anton Östlund, one of the Swedes, 2 apiece with Marvin van Velzen. Mike Kuyvenhoven, he has been confirmed as a tour card winner, and there's a whole load of them in the EU system. We knew Kordeka, we knew Kuyvenhoven, we knew Sedlacek, but you can add Oskar Lukasiak, another one of the Swedes. Victor Tingström was right when he won a tour card on day 1. He said, more Swedes will join me. Oskar Lukasiak has. Anton Östlund could be another. Titus Karnik is back on the tour. The big Pole. Dominik Grulich from Germany. He's going to be a tour card holder for the first time. And Rusty Jake Rodriguez. He is one of the many, many RJ Rods from Austria. Roby John Rodriguez, you'll probably know. You may be aware of Rusty Jake himself. There are others as well. Roxy James, Ridgie George. There's just loads of RJ Rods around. But even amongst those set of brothers, they kind of believe that Rusty Jake is the most talented of the lot. He's got his tour card and he's been speaking to Jacques Neulard.
We have a familiar face next to us. It's Rusty Jake Rodriguez, and he can't stop smiling. He has got his tour card back. How was the adventure, Rusty?
A year off tour. I missed it, obviously, but now I'm well happy that I got the tour card back.
How did it go, this Q school, for you?
Didn't come here prepared, to be honest, and I was just looking if I got it or not, and finally I got it back.
Tough day today because everyone is at the screens, everyone is counting. Were you counting as well?
I didn't look, to be honest. My brother Roby said, "You're safe." Okay, thanks for that.
That's it. Back on the tour, you've had a tour card before. What are you going to do different this time that you didn't do the other time?
Get to the top 64 probably, so I don't have to come back. But yeah, we'll see. You know, the tour is really, really tough. It's getting better and better every time, and we'll just have a look and hopefully I'll play my game.
He's back for 2 years. Remember the name, Rusty Jake Rodriguez.
Fabulous stuff. Congratulations to Rusty Jake. Just while I've been speaking, a couple of more confirmed tour card holders. Stefan Henderijk of Belgium and Pero Ljubic of Croatia. They will both step up to the Elite Tour, and it means the number of spots available is shrinking. At the moment, Leon Weber of Germany, Patrick Tringler of Austria, and what a story this is, Max Hopp, the first German ever to win PDC titles. He's had a few years away. He's been doing more commentary than darts playing at the elite level in recent years. But Max Hopp is in the provisional spots. He might well be making his way back to the tour. And of course, there is a card to be won outright. Jeffrey Desvan hot on the heels of that lot as well. Join us in an hour. It is all changing every single minute, and people are fighting to either get on the tour for the first time or get back there, and Max Hopp might be one of them.